Hey guys, David here with Northwest Outdoor Adventures, and today I am with another person, Courtney.
Hello.
You may recognize her from the podcast. And today we are going to Thru-Hike the Enchantments.
Yay.
So probably not a ton of running today, but maybe a little bit. And so we're all packed up, ready to go. Hopefully get this done somewhere. We're shooting just for about 12 hours, which should hopefully get us to the car right at sunset when it gets dark. And so anyways, yeah, we actually parked at the Snow Lakes trailhead and took a shuttle up to the Stuart Lake or Colchuck trailhead, and we just got started. So got about 20-ish miles depending on how or what kind of map system you follow, but yeah, so hopefully it should be a beautiful day, and let's get going. All right, so we're a little over a mile in, and so this first section of the trail that goes up to Colchuck Lake, not super exciting. You do get some nice views of some rivers and stuff flowing by, but as you can see, fairly standard kind of Pacific Northwest fare here. A nice canopied forest. And so yeah, you just kind of cruise on this until you get up to Colchuck Lake. So that's what we're gonna do. Keep on cruising. Alright, so we just made it to Colchuck, and my watch is reading 4.1 miles with 2,200, almost 2,300 feet of climbing. Courtney, how's the ascent so far for you?
Tough.
Alright, well, it's not going to get any easier. So right across from there, you can kind of see it off in the distance, is Aasgard Pass. That's where we'll be heading up. From here, the snow doesn't look too bad, but
oh good, I thought it was that.
It's hard to say. We'll see. But we do have our micro spikes in case we need them. Hopefully not though. And so yeah, we just keep on keeping on. All right, so we have officially entered what's known as kind of the boulder field, and you can see lots and lots of boulders pretty much everywhere. So gotta watch your footing, of course. And then of course we've got little cairns, not quite sure how people pronounce that. I think it goes both ways. But anyways, yeah, so you just kind of have to look for those, and hope you don't fall and break your leg as you're going through. Because yeah, sometimes it can be several feet down, and yeah, sometimes you got to go over some kind of big gaps, especially if you got small legs like Courtney. So anyways, you kind of go along this boulder field up until you get to the base of the pass over there, and then you head on up. And yeah, we do have the beautiful Colchuck Lake behind us. So all right, we're gonna keep on going on and hopefully not fall in the cracks. All right, so we are just about at the base of Aasgard Pass here. As you can see, the climb begins. So stats wise, We're looking at 5.2 miles to this point, which is kind of where the climbing starts. And I already have 2,500 feet of climbing, so we'll see what we're at once we get to the top. But yeah, if you're planning on doing this, start expecting the climbing to get a lot more severe after a little over 5 miles. So just keep on going. All right, so we are about halfway up the pass right now, just under 3,500 feet of climbing, and we see our first goat. Goaty, kind of a big boy. A little bit hard to see, he's munching on some stuff over there. Just being a good old boy. And man, yeah, it is, as you can see, quite steep. So, still got a ways to go, but we are going. All right, so here we are out at towards the top. We still got a little bit left to do, but we are at our first water fill up. So this is kind of as you come up to the top of Aasgard. I've got mile 6.25 on my watch, and we've got just over 4,000 feet of climbing. And there's Wartney making her way up. And yeah, the last time I was here, this was covered in snow, but yeah, much less treacherous now it looks like. And so we'll go ahead, fill up at this stream here, and keep on getting up there, getting close. All right, so we are at the pass now. We are officially going over Aasgard Pass. And as you can see, whew, way down there we got Colchuck. We got old Courtney coming up. Nice little alpine lake, still frozen over. Got some snow up there on the ridges. And so, still got a little bit to go, just quite over this, but not too much. So stats, as far as my watch is concerned, which is generally pretty accurate. I'm at 6.67 miles to the actual top and 4,561 feet of climbing or ascent. So those are the stats, and now we get to enjoy the absolute beauty that is the core zone. So off we go. All right, so we have officially dropped down, well, not really dropped, but we've gone into the core area now of the enchantments. So Aasgard, Courtney, was it as bad as you were told?
No, I thought it was gonna be way worse. I mean, I'm definitely tired, but I didn't think I'd be able to do it.
What was the worst thing about it?
Just like being able to see how far up it goes and thinking you're halfway and you're not.
Yeah, so we did get a little bit lucky in that there was basically no snow at all, which makes it considerably easier. And we're actually doing this on the last day of September, so it is larch season, baby. So we got to see some cool larch trees, and we'll surely see a lot more of those as well. But yeah, ideal weather, aside from the smoke, which I'm sure you can see off in the distance and all over. There's just a haze to everything, which is really unfortunate. Can't catch a break this year in terms of conditions, but the weather is very nice, and man, definitely still very, very beautiful. So we're gonna kind of take our time through this section and enjoy the sights. right, so we are about, I guess, creeping up on a little over a mile past Aasgard. And Court, what do you think of the core zone so far?
It's really pretty. Haze is kind of crap, but
yeah, the smoke is getting us. But it actually looks a little bit clearer over on this side. A little bit less hazy, but god dang, it is crazy how beautiful it is. And we got some larches over there. We've got the very well marked path, and then some snow on the mountainside out over there. Just,
and crystal clear water.
oh yeah, absolutely beautiful. So we're just gonna keep on soaking her in and enjoying it. So we are just about 9 miles in. I haven't climbed too much since the pass, obviously, so I'm at 4,700 feet of climbing. And right now, as you can see, going through this beautiful little grove of larches. I guess I'm not sure what the plural is for that. I assume it's a grove or something. Anyways, and we are just passing by, I believe it is Perfection Lake, pretty sure. And yeah, so far actually the smoke has cleared up a little bit, and it's just been, couldn't ask for a better day in terms of weather, I suppose, aside from the little bit of haze from the smoke. But conditions pretty much perfect, no snow. Hasn't been too busy. Again, it's a Wednesday afternoon that we're out here, and yeah, have only ran into a handful of people so far, so all things considered, it's been a really nice day. So I'm gonna try to catch back up to old Courtney. We got Courtney coming down the kind of steep and scary little descent there. So anyways, we're at mile 10, just over mile 10. Last time I did this, my watch read about 19 and a half, so I'm assuming that's probably how long it'll take. And so anyways, a little over halfway, I suppose. Kind of hard to see through here, but we got Lake Vivian, I believe, which to me kind of signifies the end of the cool part, or the really cool part at least, of the hike. So we're kind of going out of that core zone, which is just, I don't know, it's amazing, beautiful. Whatever other kind of synonyms you want to use for that, just absolutely stunning. So and it was a great day for it, so I really loved it. Quartz, did you have a good time? Did you see a lot of stuff that you liked?
I saw goats.
That's all that mattered, huh? Well, anyways, yeah, so now we kind of begin that long and arduous descent down into the Snow Lakes trailhead parking lot. So we still got a little bit of cool stuff left though before we get there, so we're gonna enjoy it while it lasts. All right, so we are at Snow Lakes, just hit 13 miles. Now we're going over the little kind of bridge slash dam, which last time I was here had water flowing over it, which actually made it kind of scary. But today, no water in sight, except for down there. Yeah.
That would be so scary.
Got Courtney coming. So yeah, we've got probably just under 7 miles left to get back to the Snow Lakes trailhead side. And this part of the trail is always kind of looked at as the lame part. Just pretty much straight downhill for, you know, almost 7 miles. So not particularly looking forward to it. Courtney, what's your thoughts?
I'm ready to be done.
Courtney's burnt out. So yeah, we are just gonna keep on keeping on. Hopefully beat the dark. I think we're almost on track to do so. So I think we will get in just under sunset or right at it. So hopefully not too much use of the headlamps. And yeah, so we'll just keep on keeping on. All right, so I'm at about 18.7 miles, and yeah, not too eventful from Snow Lakes down to this point. But anyways, yeah, we're at the kind of the point where you can see your car, but you still have like 1.5 miles or so to go. So we're just kind of trudging down. Been able to get some running in, so that's been nice. And yeah, so I think we're both excited to kind of get this wrapped up and go into town and maybe catch bratwurst, maybe a pretzel, something like that. So that's the plan. Just got to make it to the car first. So all right, so we just got to pretty much the end of the Snow Lakes trail that leads out to the trailhead here, the parking lot. Get to cross this cool bridge. Got Courtney doing her ultra shuffle. Beautiful river. And so yeah, we're wrapping her up. Total stats, I finished with just over 5,000 feet of climbing and 20 miles. So, and as you can see, we just missed, or I mean we just made it in time for our kind of sunset cutoff that we had in mind. So didn't have to use our headlamps or anything, so we're happy about that. And that is that. So you got any last words, Court?
Yay, we did it!
Very
I'm so
enthusiastic.
Happy for a Mountain Dew and to be in the car.
Okay, well, that's a wrap.
But it was really nice. I don't think I'd ever do it again.
That's what they always say. All right, well, catch you next time. Thanks for watching.